Hello and welcome to Studio House Design. We're so glad you're here. Today, we're diving into the timeless beauty of John Derian's nostalgic Americana style with its historic textures and vintage rustic equestrian charm. Whether you love classic design or just want to escape into cozy, inviting spaces, this video is made for you. So stick around and explore with us as we bring these warm, textured rooms to life. Trust me, you won't want to miss a single detail. Let's jump right in and get inspired together. Step into a cozy haven filled with warm natural light that gently highlights every rustic detail. Imagine worn leather, antique quilts, and the gentle patina of aged wood telling timeless stories. This room wraps you in nostalgia, evoking a simpler era of Americana charm and equestrian grace. It feels like home, full of history and heart. Just breathe it all in and let the peaceful ambience settle around you. Picture a dining room sunlit by tall windows where rustic charm meets timeless tradition. Vintage plates, weathered wood, and sepia photography create an atmosphere rich with stories of the past. The warm glow perfectly illuminates every surface, inviting you to slow down and savor the moment. The cozy colors and textures offer a welcoming embrace that feels both familiar and comforting. This space whispers gentle memories through every detail. Imagine sinking into a study filled with the scent of old books and the quiet presence of historic artifacts. Layers of faded leather, textured fabrics, and equestrian memorabilia build a story of heritage and craftsmanship. Sunlight softly filters through stained glass, casting a warm glow on every surface. It's a retreat where history and comfort blend, inspiring quiet reflection with every glance. This room invites you to linger in its timeless embrace. Visualize a sunroom where wicker furniture and vintage horse figurines bask in soft, natural light. The faded textures and muted Americana colors create a peaceful nook that feels like a gentle hug. Rustic walls and reclaimed floors tell stories of simpler times, while the warmth of sunlight invites you to relax and unwind. This quiet corner captures the timeless beauty of a rustic lifestyle with effortless charm and grace. Imagine a country kitchen alive with the soft glow of morning light streaming through a barnwood window. Weathered wood, aged pottery, and cast iron skillets evoke the heart of Americana heritage, while vintage tones blend with rustic textures. This space feels purposeful and welcoming, full of memories and simple joys that make a house a home. The blend of historic details invites you to slow down, breathe deep, and savor every moment here. Step into a hallway where historic textures stretch along with paneled walls, lit by natural rays slipping through a distant window. Antique horse brasses and worn leather benches invite you into the heart of Americana's equestrian spirit. Every surface tells a story of time gently passed, filled with welcoming warmth. This corridor is more than a passageway, it's a quiet reflection of heritage you're invited to explore and enjoy. Picture a bedroom where a heavywood bed dressed in heirloom quilts rests under soft morning light. Warm colors, weathered textures, and rustic equestrian pieces bring a feeling of sanctuary and peace. This quiet room feels like a tender nod to simpler times, holding space for rest and nostalgic memories. The golden light wraps everything in a cozy embrace, inviting you to pause and breathe in the calm. Imagine a reading nook awash with natural light pouring in through tall windows softly draped with sheer linen. Cozy cushions, antique trunks, and horseshoes bring history and comfort to life in faded Americana colors. Layered textures and soft shadows make this room a sanctuary for quiet reflection, perfect for getting lost in a good book or simply savoring the peaceful stillness. It's a warm welcome to nostalgia and tranquility. Step into a vintage mudroom where rugged textures blend with historic charm. Steam rises faintly as natural light filters on stone tiles and weathered pine shelves holding remnants of equestrian life. The worn wood bench and antique brass hooks tell stories of practical beauty and enduring style. This inviting space feels steady and timeless, capturing the essence of rustic Americana with deep warmth and gentle character. It's a perfect blend of function and heart. Imagine a breakfast room soft with morning light, pastel hues, and gentle patterns faded with age. A round oak table set with vintage porcelain invites lingering conversations. Weathered wooden chairs wrapped in horse blanket cushions add warmth and texture beneath windows dressed in worn lace. Muted Americana colors and timeless details create a scene that feels comfortably familiar and quietly beautiful, welcoming you to slow mornings and peaceful moments. Envision a library bathed in golden afternoon sun slipping through mullioned windows. Leather-bound books and vintage equestrian gear contrast rugged brick and dark wood floors softened by rag rugs. A brass chandelier and historic prints hang heavy with stories told. This room feels rich with tradition, inviting you to explore time's gentle passage and savor lasting heritage in every loving detail. Every step here brings a quiet joy and familiar comfort. Step into a sun-drenched conservatory glowing with rustic elegance. Wrought iron furniture, weathered brick, and layers of natural light create a timeless Americana retreat. Vintage horse harnesses and delicate floral plates blend rugged history with gentle beauty. Reclaimed floors and soft rugs underfoot add warmth, inviting peaceful moments surrounded by textured authenticity and pastoral grace. This space feels like a quiet celebration of heritage and nature's gentle bounty. Picture a rustic bathroom glowing with soft daylight through an old wooden window. Antique fixtures, faded wallpaper with equestrian motifs, and worn checkerboard tiles create a sense of historic charm. Gentle textures and muted colors bring a quiet warmth that makes this space feel both special and comforting, a private sanctuary rooted in tradition. Every faded crack and weathered detail speaks softly to enduring beauty and timeless grace. Imagine a guest room scented with history, sunlight, and quiet comfort. Distressed pine furniture, horsehair upholstery, and warm patchwork quilts invite you to rest in Americana's tender embrace. Faded scenic wallpaper and rustic brass add character without overwhelm. Soft, natural light makes every worn plank and handmade detail glow with nostalgic warmth. This space feels like a whisper of simpler days, lovingly preserved for peaceful respite. Visualize an entry foyer alive with rustic textures and warm natural light. Reclaimed wood paneling, horse tack transformed into artful hooks, and braided rugs in muted reds and blues create a welcoming hearth. Peeling whitewashed paint and antique brass sconces add depth and history. This space feels steady and inviting, a gentle hello to all who enter, wrapped in the quiet grace of timeless Americana charm. Step into a charming dining nook where distressed cabinetry and folk art mingle beneath soft sunlight filtering through shuttered windows. Braided rag rugs and vintage pewter plates warm the scene with authentic Americana tones. Every texture and weathered surface speaks to a heritage rich with simple beauty and handcrafted care. This intimate space invites shared meals and quiet moments steeped in rustic tradition and heartfelt history. Imagine a study corner where oak furniture, brass horses, and leather-bound books come alive in soft natural light. Layered rugs and textured walls ground the space in warm Americana tones. This quiet nook feels like an old friend, quietly encouraging thoughtful reflection and gentle creativity. Every detail invites you to settle in and soak up a peaceful atmosphere shaped by time, history, and enduring charm. Visualize a craft room flooded with early light illuminating exposed brick and weathered wood floors. Vintage saddles repurposed as decor add historic flair to tables strewn with paintbrushes and muted Americana supplies. Layers of texture and soft shadows create a space pulsing with creative possibility while holding deep roots in rustic, nostalgic beauty. It's a place made for making, dreaming, and honoring long-standing tradition with every brushstroke. Imagine a cozy corner lit by warm golden light filtered through peeling window frames. A carved rocking chair and fringed horse blanket wraps invite comfort and calm. Layered rag rugs soften worn hardwood floors, while antique candlesticks and historic wallpaper add layers of gentle nostalgia. This space feels like a warm embrace, a perfect quiet refuge where timeless Americana charm meets peaceful restfulness. It welcomes you to pause, breathe, and just be. Step into a rustic entry hall where weathered stone and wood tell stories of time and craftsmanship. Antique horse brasses and leather harnesses add rich texture beneath sunlight filtering through a tall arched window. Braided Americana rugs soften the sturdy floor, creating an inviting balance of rugged heart and warm elegance. This space feels grounded in history and grace, welcoming you with open arms into a world filled with quiet strength and timeless beauty. Thank you so much for joining us on this cozy journey into nostalgic Americana and rustic equestrian style. We've explored how historic textures and vintage details can create warm, inviting spaces full of character and charm. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Studio House Design for more beautiful inspiration, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks again for watching, and we can't wait to welcome you back for our next design adventure.